I apologize if it feels a little scattered. It's a long version of saying, I don't know if this is showing the right color. Like I told you guys, I'm sorry this video is kind of chaotic. If you're new, welcome. Today's video is a bit impromptu, so I apologize if it feels a little scattered. I'm super excited because if you're not interested and you just want to see what I'm doing, skip to this time right here. But, I've been going on a health journey over the last 6 months, like actively. I have since been diagnosed with fibromyalgia, and my doctor, plural doctors, they are curious about me having something called hypermobile hEDS, which is called hypermobile Ehlers-danlos syndrome. It's a mouthful. But basically what that means is that I'm super hypermobile. My collagen and other proteins may or may not be functioning correctly. It is pretty prevalent in my family, which I learned not too long ago, so good to know. So the hypermobility and stuff, you know, I need to have lots of braces. Please ignore this today. My wrist is hurting and the brace helps. So for those of you who like to use corsets just for fashion, welcome. For those of you who are looking to use a corset for medical reasons, I'm not a doctor, even though I've had quite a bit of experience in the medical field, both with massage therapy and as a patient, still not a doctor. So definitely talk to your doctor before doing any kind of this stuff. I just kind of wanted to try this out to see if it'd be something that would help me and to see if it's something that I can even tolerate, because my ribs are pretty flexible and they're kind of iffy. They like to dislocate on a regular basis, mostly these upper ones. So I'm hoping that they'll keep them in, but worst case scenario, they might just pop them out. So I also have pretty large chest for my size, which, you know, not trying to boast or brag about it, but it becomes a little bit of an issue when I have lots of nerve pain and hypermobility issues. We're gonna have to see and work with it and see if that's a solution for me. I apologize, this video is pretty scattered, but so is my brain today, so sorry. Now that I've rambled for 15 minutes, I'm gonna go ahead and get into the haul. Welcome everybody who skipped my rant and ramble about my health and why I'm doing this, and who are here to see the beautiful corsets that I got. These corsets are from Corset Story, which I've heard mixed reviews about. You know, they're like, oh, it's a cheap website, or it's really good. It's mixed reviews. But I wanted to try them just because this is kind of just a test for me to know if it's helpful for me or not, just to have this kind of assistant tool for myself. But let me go ahead and pull this bag up. It's gonna be crinkly, so I apologize. I've learned that this isn't a very unusual thing for them. They like to do something called a multi-buy. I've heard a lot of people say it's a 4-for-1 multi-buy. I got mine 5-for-1. So I got 5 corsets for the price of the most expensive one, which for me was $200 something, $215, which sounds like a lot, but if this actually ends up saving my dislocations, my back, all of that, that'll save me $80 a week. So honestly, 4 weeks of that, I pretty much like saved well over what I spent in medical. So yeah, let's get into this. We will start with this one. And I'm pretty sure that this was ordered in the wrong size because it says size W20. I think it was supposed to be a 24 because a size 24 is supposed to fit a size 28 waist, which is mine. It was the last one, which I think is why there was a sizing mix-up. Let me get it out of the bag so you guys can see the detail a little better. So it's got tissue paper on the back, which seems quality. And this is a halter neck corset as well. I will put a little picture snapshot of what it looks like on the model here. Sorry, my nose is really itchy. I'm not picking my nose, I promise. But this is actually really soft and silky. I believe it said it was polyester or satin. I believe it's satin, if I remember right. I will put it right here, whatever it is. But it, of course, as always, I've seen a lot of hauls of Corset Story because I've been obsessed with them for the past week since I've been waiting to get my corsets. But it has a little example of what the boning is on it. I really love how soft this feels. I really like that it has these nice little hip gores, I think is what they're called. I'm still learning. I am very scared that it's going to be too small, but as most corsets are, they have the lace up in the back, and this feels like cording. This is like laces. So it's laces instead of ribbon. which some people like, some people don't. Some people like the ribbon because it is more forgiving as far as tightness, it's more comfortable, and some people like the laces. It's mostly preference. Then we got this beautiful sash, which is for the halter. It has it tied behind her back instead of over her neck like it showed in the other styles, like this. So that's a statement piece, you know? I think that this one will be a little bit more on the special occasion side, but I am just noticing right now, I'm glad that you guys are here to see my first impressions, because this has a run in the satin. Like, it looks like it's been maybe snagged a little bit right there. I'm like super beginner into corsets as well. I know like 8 or 9 videos that I watched on YouTube about corsets and Corset Story. So not a professional, take that as you will. So it says outer content is 100% polyester and the lining is 100% cotton. Now the lining was really important to me. I was trying to choose the corsets that were pretty breathable. I really struggle with polyester as I struggle with temperature regulation as per my body. So the temperature regulation thing is a pretty big deal, so I wanted to make sure that it was pretty breathable. So even though the outside is polyester, I'm hoping that because the inside is cotton, it won't make me sweat as much, it won't make me as hot. But this might be more of like a winter corset. I don't know, still learning. But it looks pretty nice on the inside. As you guys can see, the little satin waist tape in the center here as well. And I'm hoping as well that the boobs will fit. They look pretty good, honestly, because I am between, I kind of vary in weight, and when I do, I usually lose it and gain it in my boobs. So I'm a 34C or a 32D. So I feel like this might actually fit me, even if it is a little bit small in the back. I might be able to adjust it because corsets are pretty adjustable. You just have to make sure that they're not too big so that you have weird overlapping. So I'm gonna just have to try it on and see how it looks. Okay, so 10 minutes later, it's finally back in the bag with the busk attached. We're gonna have to practice that. For those of you who aren't familiar with corsets and what they do require something called seasoning. No, not like pepper and paprika, but like time to break in. I don't just bust right into them right at the beginning. And with my hypermobility, I can't do them up myself. So I will have to do the try on not only when they're seasoned better, I will show you guys after they've been seasoned, maybe a week or two, and I need Michael's help to get me in them, because even though I can reach my back, I really shouldn't. So I'll pull out the next one for you guys. So this one I am stoked about because it's kind of like a shirt, but I have to wear like a cap sleeve kind of thing underneath it. I can't just wear like the open lace. Here's an image of what it looks like on the model, etc. I'm gonna take it out of the bag so you guys don't have to hear the crinkle, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like out of the bag. Okay, so I am so excited about this one. I really love plaid, and I love kind of like the houndstooth kind of pattern going on here. I think that's really nice, and it feels really flexible. I don't think that it'll be too uncomfortable, but again, I won't know till I have it on because everything's uncomfortable on me. Chronic illness issues. I think it'll be really cute. In the back, it's completely open down to the corset here. And then in the front, you can also do up this button here, and you can do up this button in the back. I'm a little bit nervous that this is going to be a tad bit too big, but we're gonna see. I'm worried too that it's going to be a tad bit too long, because when I sit, it's going to maybe like push into my hips a little bit. I don't know. We'll have to see. Again, we'll have to try it on. But I really like it. The outside is like kind of a cotton feeling. Let me check what the lining is on the tag here. Okay, so the lining is 100% cotton. The outer part is also 100% cotton. Big fan of that. Love cotton on cotton. And the lacing in the back is ribbon and not cording. So also excited about that, to try both of them to see which one I like better. Okay, now corset number 3, I have a pinky beige mesh corset. And I'm really excited about this one. This one will definitely, most likely have to be an under corset, under clothing. It had a 9 out of 10 camouflage rating and a 9 out of 10 comfort rating. So I went by that. Usually with corsets, as I've done my research the past 5 days, the bust is usually kind of hard to conceal as it gives you a really interesting line. But I mean, then again, so do bras. It's just the corsets maybe a little bit more conspicuous, so you might have to wear a little bit of looser clothing over the chest. And then if you want to get like the cinching matter, you probably want to get something like a belt or something like that. Let me take this out of the bag because it's going to be very crinkly, and I'll see you in a second. Now this one is very soft. I'm really excited about this part right here, this lining. It's soft, but not like silky soft. Not really quite sure what I'm saying. Moving on. So we got these sides, which are fully mesh, and then it has the visible waist tape on the inside as well. And it's pinky beige. I don't know if it looks more beige on camera to you, but to me it looks kind of like a rosé champagne kind of color. I'm really into the color. And again, I'm a little nervous about this part right here. That will most definitely be visible under like a shirt like this, for example. All of these have modesty panels as well attached to the inside on one side, and then it's loose on the inside there. I hope I'm explaining this to you right. As I said, I'm a beginner in corsets, but I'm doing my best, and I hope this is helpful. If it is helpful, give us a like and comment down below that this is helpful and why you're watching this video. If you're doing it for entertainment or if you're doing it to see if maybe you want to buy one. I would like to clarify as well, I paid for this myself. This is not a sponsored video in any way. They do not know that I'm a YouTuber or that I'm doing a video on this, and they don't know that I'm doing it for medical reasons. So pretty cute, ribbon in the back, very pretty. And if this does end up working out, I'm gonna be very excited about it because I am really looking forward to that kind of structure on me. You know what I mean? But I will let you guys know what ends up being the consensus on these corsets if I do end up keeping them for health reasons, for fashion reasons, or if I end up getting rid of them because of health reasons or fashion reasons. I'll let you guys know. Alright, now our next one is a little bit different than the other ones that we've seen because it's just an underbust. It's not a full busted corset. So it's this denim one. And I really love denim. I thought it'd be a really nice addition to a casual outfit because I'm most always 99% of the time casual. And when I'm not casual, I'm semi-casual at church in kind of a dress or skirt. So I really thought that this one would be great. It's got a zipper front, which I really wanted to try because I have some finger mobility issues, grip issues, etc. So being able to do it up myself would be excellent if I could. So we're gonna see if this is actually the solution for that. So the outer content is cotton, and the inner lining is also cotton. So this is cotton on cotton, just like the first one. And I really am interested to see how this one fits because I think it'll be really nice. It's really stiff though. It'll definitely take some breaking and some seasoning. It's got cording in the back. And I'm really interested to see which one I prefer. I think I'm probably gonna prefer the ribbons, just because they're probably not gonna be as aggressive. My body doesn't do aggressive things very well. This I'm really excited about, and I will let you guys know how it fits after it's seasoned for a while. Now I believe that this is the last one. This is the 5th one out of our 5 for 1. And actually, let me tell you guys which one was the most expensive too. It was this denim one that was the most expensive, if that's helpful for you. I will be including the prices down in the description box below, as well as the links if you guys are interested in looking at these too. And I do believe that they are doing the 5 for 1 multi-buy through December, but you know, because I do have to go through the seasoning process before I show you guys how these fit, it'll probably be not December. So they do it on the regular though, so if you do want to buy something from Corset Story, wait until they do have that sale, because I don't know how frequently they do it. But for December, they did do a 5 for 1 multi-buy, so I did get an extra one for free, because they usually do 4 for 1 from what I have heard. Now back to the corset. So this one is 100% cotton with cotton lining, and it is kind of a pinky beige. And all of these, except for the first one that I showed you, the white one with the lace V, are size 24. The one with the lace V was a size 20. So we'll see how well that fits. I'll be sure to definitely give you guys some footage of that. But this one definitely feels like cotton. It definitely feels flexible. And it's got some pretty nice hip gores. as well. Not super aggressive or anything, which leads me to believe that it's not really made for a whole ton of like waist cinching, but luckily for me, that's not really why I'm doing this. I just want the extra upward support. So I'm really interested to see how this one fits. I do imagine that having a cotton with cotton will make it significantly more breathable. Comfortable, I don't know, because I've never worn a corset, so we'll have to see on that one. But this one, as with the last one, the denim one, has cording, which are like basically shoelaces, instead of ribbon. So, and this lace is kind of like a buttercup yellow. It's a very interesting color choice. I'm also colorblind, so it could just be white or cream, but to me, it definitely looks buttercup yellow. I don't know if the camera's showing it correctly, because you know, screens and you know, it's going from a lens to a screen to your screen to I don't know how many screens. It's a long version of saying I don't know if this is showing the right color. Sorry, this video is kind of chaotic. So that's all for this video today. I really appreciate you guys joining me for this what seems like a very random video. And this is your first time here or you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to do that down below. It does help me. Subscribing is free and you can help this person not be as poor in the future if YouTube decides to pay me. So with that long drawn out explanation, and I think I just dislocated my shoulder just then. Nope, false alarm, we're good. I love to do these videos for you guys. It's an absolute joy to make these. And even though the editing is a little bit hard on my health, it's totally worth it. I really love giving you guys content that you like, so let me know down below if this is something that you did enjoy, or if you know somebody who would like this content to share it with them. And I will of course update you on how it works for my health, my EDS, and my fibromyalgia, and if I end up keeping them. Again, I'm sorry for the slightly chaotic nature of this video, but today my brain is kind of all over the place. These arrived at my doorstep after a very stressful doctor's visit that was very expensive, so trying to figure out if this will save me money in the future. So fingers crossed, pray for me. But I think that that's everything. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook and on Instagram for daily updates. I will also try to do updates of, you know, the corset wearing on there. I will see you guys in the next video, hopefully here soon in the future. Bye! Now, if you would like to see more of our regular videos that I make that are a little less chaotic, you guys can see a video up here. I do lots of DIYs, so I'll probably put a playlist of our DIYs up here. And something else with my face in it that you can enjoy if you are not sick of my face already. So, bye!